KCAA now presents Crossroads, a program in the public interest, bringing you the issues you need to hear about here in our community. Now here's your host, Mark Westwood.
And good afternoon to you, and welcome to Community Crossroads. As they say, I'm Mark Westwood, and thank you to Joe Lyons for that wonderful introduction. And as we move in today, you know, our show takes different twists and turns. Sometimes it's all political. Sometimes we're talking about a community event. And other times we just want to kick back and step into the cafe a little bit, relax. I got a confession, folks. I'm doing the show without my shoes on. I'm fully dressed otherwise. You didn't want to see that.
He definitely has his shoes off. Yes.
And I have a special guest today in the studio. It's going to be kind of a nice day, a nice way to spend a hump day, listen to some good music and having some good conversation. I'm joined with me today, Renzo J. Hello, Renzo.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Good. And I'm going to introduce Renzo. Renzo's a local guy, lives up in Yucaipa. I live in Yucaipa as well. Kind of known around the circles. And there's a guy, Digital Network Advertising, Ron Whitty, comes in and he says, Mark, I'm Mark. He was Ron.
Okay.
And he said, Mark, you got to listen to this guy. And he hands me a CD. And so I listen, and okay. Pretty soon Ron comes by, Mark, no, you got to listen to this guy. And, you know, I'm general manager of radio station, Renzo. I'm a little busy, but, you know, I listened to you a little bit. And then I called you up, or you stopped in. And we made an appointment.
Stopped in, made my cold call, wanted to meet the man.
Yeah, so, you know, I decided, you know, I'm a musician myself. Play sax.
Okay.
Been playing since fourth grade.
Let's do that
through
sometime.
college, and, you know, played jazz, played the standards band.
Cool.
Had a little group called Sea Breeze.
Nice.
Before the name of the group was It Changes. The reason we called it Changes because the name of the band always changed.
Sure.
But then we thought changes music. It Changes, that's kind of cool. So it became It Changes, and people would say, "What's the name of your band?" We say, "It Changes," and they say, "Well, no, what's it?" That's not. No,
right.
It's It Changes.
Right.
It was kind of a
Who's
fun
on
deal.
first?
Who's
Same
on
thing.
first? Right.
Right.
And we had a police officer was our drummer, retired from the military. Myself and a math teacher, Matt Brubaker, and myself and this very voluptuous singer named Bernadette. And Bernadette would sing along with us, and we had various different people in and out casually, but
You're painting a pretty picture. It sounds like you've done it. Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed music. And this kind of music today that we're going to feature is a type of music you enjoy. It's not your standard pop kind of music we're going to listen to that you've built,
You
that
know,
you've composed.
I am right in the middle of smooth jazz. It's not really smooth jazz. It's heading towards pop.
But it tells a story.
It's all story bounded. They're all true stories. They're stories that Middle America has lived.
It's
Yeah.
about a feeling.
Absolutely.
And we have a show on our sister station. It's not really our sister station. We have to say cousin station because they're not co-owned. KQLH, called Yacht Rock, on Saturdays at 7. And this music would fit in great with Yacht Rock. And I'm gonna refer you over to that guy too. And then later on, Sam's gonna have you on his show too. But for right now, we want to feature some of his music today. And so we're going to step out onto the patio, and we're going to talk about this first song. And, you know, we can take the time today to listen to the music. Not just play a cut, but we listen to the music. So you can hear it, and then we'll tell you how to get it. And you can listen to this music. And this first song, you were telling me you just had a feeling, right?
I did. In 2019, before all the craziness started, I just felt this cloud. I felt like something was gonna happen. You know, I was telling my wife about it and my kids, without trying to alarm anybody. I was saying something's up, man. I feel like something's going on, man.
Yeah, I get those feelings once in a while too.
Yeah, so
it's kind of crazy. It's kind of scary at the same time.
So you know, as a writer and a player, rather than just think about it, I started jotting it down, jumped on the keyboard, started writing it, talked to a few friends, went in the studio, and wrote the song, and it was released in June of 20, right in the middle of everything. So it's my favorite song. It's not everybody's favorite song, but it's the song that actually launched me once again, because I used to be Street King back in the day. And now I'm Renzo J. And have a bunch of tunes that I think...
The Street King, I like that too. Well, this is about like something in the air. It's like this cloud hanging over you.
Pretty much.
This feeling, whether it's good or bad, sometimes
I didn't know.
a feeling. It's a feeling of change.
Right, exactly.
And just like it changes, right? A feeling can change.
It did.
And so this time it changes. And so we're going to go to that, Eric, in the control room. And let's play that little number right now, ladies and gentlemen. Renzo J, his first song today, It Changes.
I said it's coming.
There's something in the air.
I said it's coming.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Feels like I just hit the sack. Gotta get up and start my old day. If I don't, I'll be heading back. Well, get that coffee brewing.
Well, get that coffee brewing.
Make it real strong. Oh, yeah. We'll turn the radio on.
Turn that radio on.
Turn it up loud. I'll hear my neighbor. He's revving his car. He's a 17-year-old boy. He thinks he's a star.
Thinks he's a star.
His mama yells at him to keep that crazy noise down. He said, Mama, it's the loudest in town.
Loudest in town.
The loudest in town. There's something in the air. I said it's heading for me. There's something in the air. Oh, it's coming for me.
I said it's coming. I said it's coming for me.
And then my honey wakes up. She's a one of a kind. She's a smooth operator with a one-track mind. I've seen the look before and the smile on her face. My coffee smells good. My coffee smells good. My coffee can wait. Hey, hey.
I said it's coming. I said it's coming for me.
There's something in the air. It said it's heading for me.
I said it's heading for me.
There's something in the air. I feel like it's getting to me.
To me.
There's something in the air. There's something in the air. There's something in the air. It's coming for me.
I said it's coming. I said it's coming for me. I said it's coming. I said it's coming for me. Later that day, my neighbor knocks on our door, invites us to a party, just like she did before. I think I might remember all the people that arrived. My sweetheart and me, I think we barely survived. Barely survived. Barely survived.
There's something in the air. I said it's heading for me. There's something in the air. Oh, it's coming for me.
I said it's coming. I said it's coming for
Now I
me.
think to myself, in a world we live in, can be so damn easy if you ain't giving in. The people I keep close are the ones that believe. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Yes, the Community Crossroads Lounge today. The Community's Crossroads Cafe, and just having a good time. And sitting here with Renzo J, an artist, an author, a Renaissance man, a composer,
Wow,
a
thank you.
marketeer,
Thank you. You could be my agent.
There you go. Well,
Yes, agent number 2. Yes.
Mr. McLean.
Robert McLean from Sundial Media Group that is my agent there.
There he is.
Excellent. Yes.
I don't think he'd like that. I would stick to the radio business, but that's okay. we don't marry the two.
Okay.
Actually, I can be arrested if I do that. But they got some strict rules about that, laws about.
I bet.
Yeah. But that was a good one. And intuition, and that was apparently you're trying to ease it down a little bit. And
Little bit. And I took it to my friend Steve Oliver is actually playing guitar on that, who is, if anybody's in the jazz world, they know Steve Oliver. He's actually going to be doing the Newport Jazz Festival. Mm-hmm. He plays all over the world. He's great. And him and I did that in his studio. And we both played all the instruments and sang. And he's not really doing that with a lot of newcomers, which I am. I mean, I've been doing this for years, but I'm doing it for real now. So he liked my stuff, and we finished a whole album together, and now I'm off and running, and it's awesome.
that's the beautiful thing
It's
about
great, yeah.
music or being in the radio industry and stuff like that. To be the creative entity that you can be
Man.
is really,
That
really
feels good.
really kind of good, and you get to know people, and
And if it's your passion,
right.
it's easy.
it's like you got a family all across the nation. You're originally from Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York. I'm a Buffalo man. Buffalo Bills, yay.
Buffalo Tier, yeah. I got a cousin up in
Yeah.
Buffalo. And for folks, that's around New York. It's not really near New York, if I understand, right?
It's upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Right.
How many miles apart?
Probably 380 from
That's a good toll. That's a good toll.
probably like from here, from LA to San Francisco, kind of if you, that's what that would
I
be
was
like.
thinking it's like San Bernardino Riverside. That tells you I've never been up
No,
there, right?
no, everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that. I kind of lost my accent, but 2 different accents there.
Oh, yeah, give me a good Buffalo, New York accent.
A Buffalo, hey, how you doing, Frank? What's
Hey,
going on?
doing, Frank? Hey,
How you doing?
Hey, yeah, man, I like your music.
I'm good.
That's
I'm
good. You're good. Yeah.
Hey, Chachi,
Hey.
what are you talking about?
No.
Parlo Italiano. Don't get me started. So,
And by the way, I got to tell you, you started off on a good trait with me. You brought me lasagna today.
I did.
And from one of my favorite places in Yucaipa, Jake's,
Jake's Italian Bistro.
descendant of the Italian restaurant of Italian restaurants, Alfredo's in
That's
San
it.
Bernardino on Baseline. And also a little bit in the cousin to, Two Guys out in Highland.
2 guys, right.
Yeah, if you want good Italian food, those are the 3 places you go, and don't go anywhere else.
But why did I bring that to you?
Well, because I asked
Do you
for
want
it.
me? Now I'm going to remind you. We had a great conversation.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic.
I
We had
said,
a good conversation.
Bring me some lasagna.
He asked about Renzo J. Because my name is Larry Marino, and I'm Renzo J. That is my artist name. So you asked where that came from, and I told you that little Italian story about my grandfather was Lorenzo. So thus Renzo, which is Larry in Italian. And the J is my other grandpa, Joe. So I did Renzo, Grandpa 1, J, Grandpa 2. And right before we hung up, you said, hey, bring me some lasagna. And I said, okay,
It was
I will.
a joke, but boy.
No, but you can't do that to an Italian.
I know it.
You know, this is meet Italian people.
I
'cause
told my
we
my
will do
traffic
that.
guy out there, I said, you hands off that now.
I heard you say that.
Because I
and
said,
he's
I don't want to be
sniffing around.
I'm not going to burp on the air, so I'm not going to eat it before.
Okay.
But I'm going to eat that stuff, let me tell you. And maybe if he's lucky, old palm trees in progress out here, Eric Osorio, or as we like to call him, Osorio, might get a little too.
What's happening, Eric?
He's our control guy. So you're from Buffalo. You got some friends out there. And,
Bunch out there.
you know,
Still have a lot of family there.
Trail of Tears from Buffalo to over here, kind of, so to speak, or you broke some hearts on the way out?
I did.
Tell
I
us
was,
about that.
You know, coming from Buffalo was.
I'm Catholic,
This
so
is in the
confess.
70s. Okay. I'm Catholic too.
Bless me, Father,
Right.
for I have sinned. Or sort
It
of.
has been 20 years since I have gone. Yes. And I was an altar boy as well.
Me too.
So a real little quick altar boy thing we used to do when my friends would come and get communion, and I'm telling you, I was like 8 or 9. We would rub our feet on the floor and touch the metal to their neck, and it would spark.
Spark 'em.
And our
The
nuns
palate,
would
the
see
little
it. Sister Annunciata saw me do that, and I think my knuckles paid for that for a long time. So, yes, I went to Catholic school
Or
for.
the little Waco
Oh my God!
Necco wafers. Remember that? And you play mass with the Necco wafers.
Oh my God! It was just.
Yeah, it's a good Catholic stories. And
So, anyways, I was.
but my big complaint. Here's my joke. Here's my joke.
Okay.
I was an altar boy, like almost a career altar boy, because my parents were very devout, right?
Wow.
And when I was like in kindergarten, they wanted me to be an altar boy. So it's too short. And so I'd walk behind the altar and I'd disappear. And I'd come out the other side and come back out. And people started busting up laughing about that. And there was actually audible laughter in the church when I was an altar boy because I was so small.
Oh, my God.
Believe it or not, I was small. And so they had to take me off and give me a little sabbatical for a while. I came back. And I was an altar boy a couple years later. I think I was an altar boy for like the next 10 years.
Oh, my.
I was a career altar boy. But you know what my joke is? Doggone it, not even a kiss. And I could have had some money, man.
That is a bad joke, man.
It's a bad joke, but bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Yes,
it's been a long
yes.
time since me too.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's great.
Hometown, family, friends, Trail of Tears, and that sets us up good for this next song. It's called "Every Time I Turn Around," and give us a little scenario.
Thank you. I kind of wanted to honor my mom, who still lives out here. So I left in the 70s, the mid-70s, and I saw an ad in the paper, and it said, going to Santa Ana, California. Need 2 riders, split gas, split driving.
No.
I asked my parents. They said yes. We didn't know who these people were.
This is a plot for a horror movie.
A van pulled up to the house. My mom and girlfriend were standing outside. It was April. There's snow on the ground still. It's actually snowing there now. But there was snow on the ground. I was coming out to see my sisters who moved to Costa Mesa, Newport Beach.
This is like Buffalo's version of Les Miserables.
Oh, my God. I took $60, my Ibanez guitar, jumped in the van. We made it here in 2.5 days. Drove to the beach, dropped me off, and I'm looking up at the sky saying, thank you, Lord. I will never go back to the East Coast, which I did, but I didn't go back for 5 years. And I moved my mom out here, my dad out here, my sisters are here. I've had a bunch of friends come out. And I started feeling really guilty about that whole experience. So I wrote this song actually for my mom. The people in Buffalo love this tune.
Okay, so you're going to say 2 Hail Fathers, a Hail Mary, and a Glory Be in an Act of Contrition, and we're going to listen to this song next.
Yes, Father.
Right here on Community Crossroads.
Here we go.
Father Mark says it.
Left home in a hurry, chasing dreams, kinda young. Never looking back, I said, I'm gone. I saw it on your face that cold wintry day. It took 30 long years for me to say. Every time I turn around, I see what's left behind. Standing in the driveway weighs heavy on my mind. Every time I think of things we used to do, it's keeping me from ever forgetting you. My daddy's digging ditches and my mama's in too much pain. Trying to find myself from state to state and escape. I got your cards and letters. Did you get mine? It took 30 long years for me to find. Every time I turn around, I see what's left behind. Standing in the driveway weighs heavy on my mind. Every time I think of things we used to do, it's keeping me from ever forgetting you. lived a life so far away. I got kids and a house and a job that pays. From runny noses to broken toes. Ooh, we have you now. Every time I turn around, I see what's left behind. Standing in the driveway weighs heavy on my mind. Every time I think of things we used to do, it's keeping me from ever forgetting you.
Every time I turn around, I always like the resolution chord to happen before I start talking. Mark Westwood with you here in Community Crossroads, right next to Renzo J here in our little cafe here this afternoon.
Hello.
Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. You know, yesterday, 15, 20 degrees cooler.
I can't believe it. Friday, it's going to be 90.
Right? Yeah, Friday's going to be 90. Starting to get in that summer. You know, I almost wear shorts today, but I do have my shoes off, like I said. And, yeah, but if you got your feet don't smell, you kick your shoes off, too. And, you know, that's what, Wednesday afternoon's about, 4:30 in the afternoon. Time to kick back, have some fun in the sun, which is kind of what this next song's about. And we're going to cut quickly to it here as we're powering through we're halfway through the show here. Wow. With Renzo J. And this is his album cut called Fun in the Sun. And if you happen to be watching us on YouTube or on Twitch or Twitter or on our website, this is also has video to it. And tell us about the video.
Yeah, this video was... First, I had some great guys that collaborated with me. A local bass player, Stanley Butler from the Stanley Butler Band, who plays at the Tartan, plays at Woody's in Palm Springs. Showed these guys the song, played it at home on my keyboard, played it on the piano, went into the studio, and wanted a song that every time I go to the beach and it's a free day, how much happier could you be? Especially if you're in love or if you're with that special person. And I thought, you know what? I just have to write how I'm feeling. I don't want to walk up to everybody and go, isn't this a great day with your special person? I'm going to write a tune about it. So I put a video to it. Video went crazy last year. I'm re-releasing it this summer. And it has Will Donato, if anybody knows Will Donato, sax player. He's with the Art of Sax. They play everywhere.
Art of Sax. Now that's a name.
They just played in Ukaipa. They played at Ukaipa.
Unbelievable.
They play in Palm Springs
by
all
the way,
time.
I can't let you go over this too fast. Jeffrey Solomon, my friend that owns the Tartan, would be like, he said my name too fast. The Tartan. You're talking about the one downtown
Tartan,
Redlands.
Downtown Redlands.
They play some great bands and
fantastic food.
Yeah.
And they play great music on the patio. They're COVID safe. They have a great band. They know Stanley really good. Stanley's been there off and on for years.
Yeah,
The Stanley Butler Band.
Well, we better get to this music. We want to listen to it. So this is Fun in the Sun. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about your album right after we listen to this great piece.
Thank you.
Friday night, got paid like I should. We're gonna dance till we can't anymore. Then go to bed and do it some more.
Let's have fun, baby. More fun in the sun, baby. I feel love, baby. Oh, love in the sun, baby.
All right, Fun in the Sun. Good stuff. And
Thank you.
Some clapping in the background there.
Some clapping, some people out there. If you can't see the video, I really wish you could see the video because it'll just put you in summertime mode 101. You will be thinking about the beach, and that's really what that's about.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is good. And, we got to step aside for a minute. We've been having fun in the studio, but too much fun. And,
fun
business
in the
is business.
Studio.
But we're going to have fun in the studio right after this.
All right.
Right after this song. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Community Crossroads, Mark Westwood with Renzo J. By the way, if you want to find more about Renzo J, it's RenzoJ.com. Renzo J. Oh, no, it's just RenzoJ.com.
Renzo J, the initial. So RENZO, the initial J.com.
That's right. RENZOJ.com. Okay. RenzoJ.com. Very easy if you just say it. We'll be back with this and more music right after this.
Thank you.
The University of Redlands School of Business offers accredited, affordable, and high-quality degree programs in business, leadership, and analytics across 7 campuses in Southern California and online. Our Master of Science in Organizational Leadership degree strives to create ethical, purposeful, and socially responsible leaders ready to tackle business challenges in a changing world. Classes start August 30th. Apply by July 19th for priority consideration. Tap the banner to learn more.
¿Por qué esta Coca-Cola de McDonald's sabe tan bien? ¿Será la máquina? ¿Será el popote o el hielo? O quizás soy yo.
No sé, Diego, pero vámonos, ¿no? El ¿por qué esto sabe tan bien deal? Un refresco de cualquier tamaño por $1, solo en el $1, $2, $3 menú de McDonald's. Precios y participación pueden variar, no se puede combinar con cualquier otra oferta o combo mío. Coca-Cola es una marca registrada de The Coca-Cola Company.
This is 1050 AM KCAA Loma Linda and 106.5 FM Yucaipa.
No matter what kind of car you drive, we have an insurance policy that's right for you. Need to insure your family minivan? We've got you covered. Need insurance for that new sports car you finally got? We've got you covered. Have an old beater that just won't quit? We've got you covered. Or maybe you hit the lottery and want to insure all your new cars. We've got you covered. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save right now. All it takes is just one call. Answer a few questions, and before you know it, we've got you covered. Call 1-800-834-9455. That's 1-800-834-9455. Auto Insurance. You want it, you need it, and we've got it. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save today. Better coverage at a better price is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-834-9455. That's 1-800-834-9455.
Jason Medina, Coldwell Banker, Blackstone Realty reminds all area listeners to please get out and donate blood to salute the brave men and women of our armed forces that are overseas. Every pint of blood donated locally can save 1 or 2 brave soldiers overseas. So salute our troops, give back the gift of life by giving the gift of blood. This reminder from Jason Medina, Coldwell Banker, Blackstone Realty. Serving the area with pride and integrity. Whether you're buying, selling, leasing, or for more info, call 909-434-3026. That's 909-434-3026. That's Jason Medina, Coldwell Banker, Blackstone Realty, on the air because they care.
If you're looking for a full or part-time sales position and you have radio, TV, or print media experience, KCAA has a great opportunity waiting for you that pays the highest commissions in the market. KCAA is the only station in the IE that broadcasts on 3 frequencies, so advertisers receive 3 ads for 1 low rate. This makes KCAA a must-buy for every local business. If you're interested in a sales position with us, email CEO@kcaaradio.com.
And KCAA 1050 AM, 102.3, 106.5. The stations that leave no listener behind. I'm Mark Westwood, and Community Crossroads today is a little bit more kickback, a little more kind of what we just did, fun in the sun.
Fun in the sun.
Fun in the sun. I'm here with Renzo J live, and we're talking about his album called Emotive. Emotive. And you can find it online. You can buy it digitally at RenzoJ.com, RenzoJ.com.
It's also on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, It's on all the platforms.
And he's doing something different with his album. You know, a lot of times when you have the album, they print the title of the song, and then there's the lyrics.
Right.
That's the standard kind of. Everybody's done that since the 30s, I think.
Since the 1800s.
Yeah. But now they're doing something a little different, and he's following that suit. He is publishing the name of the song.
Yeah. I actually, instead of doing the lyrics, because for me, when I buy an album or a CD and I read the lyrics, I always wonder where that came from. Why did that gentleman or that woman think? Where was she in her life? So what I do, rather than write the lyrics, I tell a little story about why I wrote that song on all my albums. And people actually listen to the music, and then they buy the CD, then they read it, and I get calls saying, "Oh my God, you did that, you went through that, that's who that was for," and it just adds a little more mystique to the song, and to me, it gives it a little bit of depth, you know. And from being a screenwriter, that's what you want. You want to read and get something out of it, and then hear it because you can't see it.
Yeah, and you know, songs are about feelings, are about emotions, are about thoughts. You know, if there weren't broken hearts in the world, there'd be no music. I truly believe that. And, you know, personally, from my standpoint of view, I've had some relationships here and there in my number of years.
I'm sure you have.
And, you know, I've always said the one thing I listened to my mother, she said, "Don't worry, Mark, there'll be somebody better coming along." And I've had some awesome people in my life. And, you know, for whatever reason, you know, we went our sort of ways or whatever. And I thought, well, the next one's going to be good. The next one's always a little bit better. And you know what? It's kind of held suit. I mean, I find this, and it's like the next one's better. And you're going to tell me about your wife at the break and tell me a little bit what's going on there.
Yeah, this next song, Better and Better, by the way, what a segue. That was absolutely beautiful. So Better and Better, it was my wife's birthday, Nancy Marino, last year. And we've been together for 7 years, been married 2, and life has just been better and better. So I'm in the studio writing this love song, searching for lyrics, and I literally just thought of my wife, Nancy, how everything looks better, everything sounds better when you're together and you mesh that good. And I wanted to tell the world. So the way to tell the world is write a song, release it, hope everybody can get that same feeling.
Better and Better.
Better and Better.
Next, right here on KCAA by Renzo J. as we scramble Eric to play that song.
You're the one to breathe and keeps on feeling better and better. You keep me feeling good. I keep on wondering why. Oh, every time I'm feeling better and better. You made me see. And you made me hear all the things I missed. And keeps on getting better and better. And keeps on getting better and better. And keeps on getting better and better. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby. I like that one at the end. I
Thank
love you,
you.
baby. I
Thank
love
you.
you, baby. Tell us about that. I know this has got a little more meaning in it.
Oh, it does. It does. So every time I go into the studio, it's an all day thing. 10 in the morning till the next day, or till midnight or 1 o'clock. So our routine is, Nancy always says, have a great day. What are you doing today? And I said, well, I don't know. So I wrote this for her birthday, and we did it in the studio, and I had a scratch that was pretty close to this. And when I get home at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, she actually waits for me, and she'll bring out hot tea or a glass of wine, and we'll sit in the car. We've got a great stereo in there, and I'll play her this, and this was for her birthday. Better and better. And when it got to that point at the end that says, I love you, babe.
I love you, baby.
Well, let me tell you, I had a really good night that night. So it was.
So this is
was
Renzo's Jade song.
Yeah.
This is This is Renzo getting some
It
song.
was great. I'm a very lucky man. Yeah, absolutely.
Better and better. What a great song. What
Thank you.
a great song. And, I've been saying this is music remnant of being on what we call a show called Yacht Rock. And
Yes.
it's a great, everything Michael McDonald, all those types
man,
of
you're
feel
preaching
good
to the
songs,
choir. Yes.
emotive kind of songs. And, and every yacht, though, has their party where you get up on
Definitely.
deck and you dance a little.
That's
You
it.
pick it up a little bit, It's not all about, just sitting back and kicking back and having a glass of wine. Sometimes you got to get up and dance a little bit.
You do.
And
yes.
you took us back a little bit. You told me this was from 1987?
I did. This next song is called Up All Night, and the reason it's up all night because it kept me up all night. So in 1987, I was still writing. I was performing. I was called Street King, and I wrote this song. I was a little younger. I was 1, I think. So, anyways, I wrote it, never recorded it, and then this last year, I've been going through all my files, and I found those lyrics. So I wrote these lyrics in 1987 about all the crap that was going on in the world, and I read them, and they were like the newspaper today. And then I heard the news that night, and it was pretty much what I wrote about in 1987. Had to go in the studio, had to do it.
Different day,
And-
same.
Exactly. And I put a video to this, and this one's also doing really well. And it's called Up All Night by
Up
Renzo J.
all night. So let's get it up. Let's get it going. Up all night on KCAA with Renzo J. Hey, that sounds good.
I can't believe it. I'm listening to the news. There's so much garbage out there in idiotic views. They're starving their own people and they're holding on food. Pitiful little kids, some don't even have no shoes. tin line is pop. Everybody's on a rape charge and denies it on TV. We send them our donation, they live like royalty. I'm up all night, can't get no sleep. I'm up all night, can't find no reason to sleep. I'm up all night, can't get no sleep. I'm up all night, can't find no reason to sleep. People everywhere trying to make this earth a place of peace and love. Working every day, fighting all the way. We need a place to love. All of them feel it's never really gonna change. So let's get on, everyone, and fight a one-on-one every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day.
Every day. That's right. Up all night. Just too busy having a good time there, dancing around on the keel of the boat there. And I'm sitting here with Renzo J. And up all night
Hey there, Mark.
on the radio with Renzo J.
Yeah.
And we were rhyming earlier. I was trying to figure out. And on the radio with Renzo J. or something like that. I don't remember. But it was kind of fun. Music is fun. You meet a lot of people.
Music is
And
beautiful.
you do a production like this that doesn't come off by itself. The artwork on the album to how it was produced. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, that's great. And that's another part of an album. That's why I still love CDs, because they're tangible. You can look at them.
Can touch them, yes.
Yeah, digital is what's happening. Everybody's doing digital downloads, but a lot of people are still asking for hard copies. And so I love that. So on my first album, Emotive, I had my friend Pride Pierce take a few pictures, and Ray Gutierrez from StrangeBeautifulArt.com. That is Ray. And all these guys are directors or they're photographers, and they've been in the music business for a while, and a lot of them are friends. So I'll get them to come on over, and we'll do a photo shoot. And my last one, called Looking at Midnight, we might not be able to get to here because of time, but that was...
It really is truly a lost art, kind of almost. We're losing it in the digital age. And maybe we get a graphic or something
coming
like that.
back, though. It really is.
I hope so.
We're the baby boomers,
But one of my
People wanna
favorite
read
things
things.
I want to hang in the studio over there is a picture of Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and a couple, 2 or 3 other of the Rat Pack.
That's
And
hanging up in my house, in
Is
my
it?
studio.
Really?
I have,
Okay.
I have those pictures. I have like 30 pictures of all of it. I have Frank Sinatra in a suit doing a recording studio. Everyone else is in T-shirts. That guy showed up in a suit.
He meant business.
He meant business, and he was good. So anyways, the last photographer, Tim Sabatino, is in L.A. He does every Hollywood movie star in the world. TimSabatino.com did my last CD, which is Looking at Midnight. So we have Pride Pierce, Ray Gutierrez, and Tim Sabatino. All those guys are fantastic photographers and movie makers and all that.
Well, this hour has gone by pretty quick.
Can't believe it.
And I want to get your last song in before we wrap things up here. So we're going to go to it really quickly. This is also a video. You can see it on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website at KCAAradio.com, KCAAradio.com. And I'll say it one more time, RenzoJ.com. This is called Miles Above Myself. There it is, Miles Above Myself on KCAA.
Another day comes to an end. I'm glad it's all behind me now. My patio looks so good to me. My favorite chair, it's time to be free. I close my eyes and take a pause. That breeze finds me like it always does. My mind is ready, let's go, let's fly. Flying right through the clouds in the sky. Then when I open my eyes, I can see a beautiful new world. Seems like a dream. And all those people reaching out to me. Miles above myself, I'm loving how this feels. Miles above myself, so good I got chills. Share this special moment in time, with all my people leaving, nobody behind. Miles above myself, so clean and so clear. Miles above myself, got rid of my fear. Share this special moment in time, never leaving nobody behind. Now that I found the place I wanna be, nothing compares, you gotta believe. All those people reaching out to you. Miles above myself, so clean and so clear. Miles above myself, got rid of my fear. Share this special moment in time, never leaving nobody behind.
Oh, KCAA 1050 AM. And Miles Above, Renzo J. That's his sleeper song there. And Renzo has been with us. Hi, Renzo, back.
Hey.
And Renzo, we just got maybe a minute or so to wrap things up.
Super.
Give a shout out.
You know what? I just wanted to thank the sax player on that, who is Joe Shishati. So anybody within the voice of this radio station knows Joe Shishati. He's in L.A., he's an actor, but he lives in Beaumont, plays all the clubs. He's fantastic. I called him up. He came in. It was a one-day shoot. He was great. So I also want to give a shout out to the reason I'm here is because of my mom, Ann Marino.
Don't forget Mom.
And my dad. They brought up a good family. We lived in a really ethnically diverse neighborhood and kept the faith and loved everybody. And it has spawned on to my sisters, Marilyn and Donna, and my kids, Alex and Rachel, and everybody. We're all in this together.
All right. We're all in this together. That's a good way to end it. Thank you, Renzo J., for being with us.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
This was a lot of fun.
I want more time. This was great.
Well, we got to go to the news. This is next. And I'm Mark Westwood on Community Crossroads. See you next Wednesday again. Thank you, Renzo J. RenzoJ.com. You can get his music there for a nominary price. And thank you to Eric in the studio for kicking in, doing such a great job. We'll see you next week, this time, same bat channel on Community Crossroads. I'm Mark Westwood on KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5 and 102.3 FM. The news is next.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
AP News, I'm Jackie Quinn. Tonight brings a first for the Biden presidency. He addresses a joint session.
Oh, I love family road trips. Wind in my ears, treats in my mouth, and peace of mind knowing Les Schwab did our tires, brakes, and alignment. Like Les Schwab, my family's safety is my first priority. Well, that and squeaky toys.
Les Schwab Tires, proud to be ranked #1 in overall customer satisfaction for aftermarket tire replacement by J.D. Power 2 years in a row. For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
I'm a cover girl. I'm a cover girl. I'm a cover girl too, because I use CoverGirl Simply Ageless Liquid Foundation, America's #1 anti-aging foundation brand. Simply Ageless is skincare and makeup in one. It instantly reduces the look of wrinkles and even skin tone, with hyaluronic complex and vitamin C for plump skin and a healthy youthful glow. So be a cover girl like me and get better skin at any age. Try Simply Ageless Liquid Foundation from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.